In this video, we're in Claresholm, Alberta for a 75-mile gravel race.
Oh my God, I made it up the wall.
This race is put on by Rockies. It's called The Range.
And while the race was brilliantly organized, the notorious Chinook winds took a dangerous toll on the entire field.
Yeah, get help!
Right now it's the day before the race, so we're just doing some bolt checks on the bikes, getting our packs ready, just making sure everything is ship shape and ready to go for tomorrow.
We just got back from a preview of the one little section of the course. We did some intervals just to get the heart rate up a little bit and mostly just get the legs moving and, you know, feel this wind, you know? I like to feel the side wind, like just so I really feel comfortable with it tomorrow. God, that was awful. I just watched this guy crash so hard. Greg's here doing mechanics as usual.
Yeah, I'm just basically doing a bolt check right now, which is essentially just to make sure that you don't have any surprises on course by things rattling off that you didn't think were going to rattle off.
You want to bolt check your chain for this race, Greg?
Oh God. If I blow up a chain tomorrow, so help me.
Well, Greg is back there getting the bikes ready. I am just up here thinking about the strategy for tomorrow, thinking about the number of calories and grams of carbs that I need to eat. At the Tahoe Turkey race, I ended up eating about 30 grams of carbs per hour for 8.5 hours and try to get as much of that in liquid form as I can because that'll be a lot easier. And the rest I'm just going to try to carry in my pockets. Other than that, we're just getting all of our stuff charged and getting excited. The camp is filling up with all kinds of people, which is exciting. And in a few hours, it's going to be party time in Centennial Park.
All right, everyone. The moment is upon us. It was race morning. We're about 15 minutes from the start. Feeling a little nervous, but feeling good. Yeah, I think the only thing left to do is for us to get over the start line and get this party started. So yeah, we definitely did not get to the start line fast enough, and so we wound up like maybe 3/4 of the way back or so. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Yes. You know, it's like a neutral rollout, and I just hammered through this crowd, through this neighborhood. We pulled onto this like straight road, and I was seriously like, I was going so hard. I was like VO2 maxing to like make my way and snake my way through, desperately trying to attach to the back of the lead-ish group or the chase group to the lead group. Okay, well, as usual, we got to the start line a little late and got about 2/3 of the way back. So I'm trying to bridge up and catch this big pack right here to at least take a pull through the headwind section. All right. Chill here for a minute.
I really tried. I think for the first time, I held on to like the pace line for a lot of miles. I would say close to 25, probably closer to 27 miles, like through to Aid 1. 17 miles in, my first time breaking wind. I've been drafting pretty well this whole time.
At one point, I'm like, behind this guy, things are okay. And then this guy, his name is Aristotle. Aristotle, if you're watching this, you are amazing. So this guy, Aristotle, and this mountain biker, who we're actually talking to at the beginning of the race, come flying by. I mean, they're just like, they are going twice as fast as everyone else, just flying by. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to hop on their wheel. So I just like hopped on their wheel, hammered at like 500 watts to hold them. And we basically just like leapfrogged our way through these various groups. And I mean, I was hanging on for dear life in that. Oh my God. And then eventually Aristotle burned himself out and was like, all right, you guys on your own. And I didn't see him until after the race.
Little status update here. 25 miles in. Man, the first 20 miles were fast. So I definitely burned some matches just trying to hang on to some fast-paced groups to work through that section efficiently.
I felt like I was burning a couple matches to stay on people's wheels and really work hard to like work up to the next pack and work up to the next pack. And that paid off because I was able to stay with people who were strong and motivated, and I was able to like hold that like race mentality the whole way through, which was good. 21 miles in, some more than a quarter. Whoop, whoop. I saw 3 crashes on this course, which was awful. And hopefully y'all are okay. The first one was just going down a descent. Yeah, get help! And he just took the thing too fast, the steep turn, and just crashed. And we all stopped, and he was bleeding. And we were kind of trying to convince him to sit down, and he wanted to keep going. And I don't know, that was definitely a moment for me that I was like, okay, be careful. Crashing is slow, crashing is not good.
It's so beautiful here. Oh, this is what I was excited about. These green rolling hills. Hard climb. I think that's the end up there.
It's kind of rolling in there, and there's some really good descents, and I was fortunate enough to get through that section before the wind picked up, so I was able to move through those descents pretty fast.
I got potatoes in my pocket. Seriously, salty potatoes in your pocket? Why is this not a thing? Why are all the racers not raving about tiny potatoes? I mean, they're all the rage. Go to any grocery store, you see them packaged in all these different ways, all this marketing. They are potatoes. Literally small potatoes, boiled al dente, like just perfectly boiled, smothered in salt. They literally hold in your pocket and they don't even disintegrate or squish around. I could make $1 million if I could convince everybody to buy my salty potatoes for their pockets. Best part about my day? Napoleon Dynamite.
Potatoes.
Got potatoes in my pocket. A lot of people passed me on the climbs, and there was a little bit of a mental game of like, oh no, am I not strong enough? Am I not pushing hard enough? Should I burn more matches? But actually it ended up working out for me. Because in the end, at the end, I was still able to climb, and a lot of people around me were not. And I had dropped a lot of those people who were flying past me on climbs. 3,000 feet of climbing so far, 32.5 miles. Less than half the mileage, more than half the climbing. Lots of people cramping and walking. Lots of people slow and steady passing me. I'm just going slow and steady. Feeling pretty good. Feeling like I can sustain this pace, going up, looking forward to a downhill break soon. All right, here's the summit, 36 miles, 3688 climbing so far. Let's go. Hot water, another pack of shoes. And I'm ready to go.
eventually you go over what's called the wall, and it's this like really steep, heinous climb. It has kind of similar characteristics, like the length of it and the average grade, as the radio tower climb in Zwift, except unlike Zwift, you're on a janky gravel road where your wheels are spinning out and you're tired from racing.
We got the notorious wall on tap. Okay. Oh boy. Here we go.
As soon as I hit that climb, my gracilis muscle in my right leg just immediately seized up and cramped.
Oh, as soon as I hit the grade, I cramped up. Dang. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Shoot. Let's see if I can pedal through it. I got the power. My gracilis is cramping. Come on, baby. Oh, I'm basically in a low-grade cramp.
I tried to shake it out, and then eventually I had to actually stop and put a foot down. That was the first foot I put down the whole race, was then. And kind of like just like stretched it for a second, just like gave it a minute to stretch.
Come on, pedal through it. It's only like half a mile.
And then tried pedaling again, and it didn't cramp up, and so things were okay. And then I basically pedaled up the whole wall, which was kind of an accomplishment. There was a bunch of people walking it. And yeah, that was a really, really hard gravel climb. Like, that was one of the harder, steeper gravel climbs that I think I've ever done. Like, that was a brutal, brutal climb.
Oh my God. Brutal.
I was riding up the wall. We're going up the wall. My friend Mark here is gonna push me up, right, Mark? And I looked up and I just saw this like train of people walking their bikes, and I was like, oh, this might be impossible. One woman just kind of like, she didn't fly by me, but she kind of flew by me. She blew by me going uphill, and I was like, everyone's walking except for you, you're awesome, go, go, go. And she's like, I'm trying not to walk. Everyone ahead of me, except for you, is walking. You got this. You got it. Oh my God. I made it up the wall. That was out of kilometer. It's fucking beautiful. I got to recover.
After aid station 3, I was able to really get myself in a groove and pedal really strong. I was doing basically sweet spot power. There were a couple moments on that section where, you know, depending on the direction that the road went, that it would turn into a crosswind, and the crosswind was super scary.
Wind has picked up, and it is kind of sketchy.
The wind was just picking up more and more and more and more.
It was pretty unstable and just like, I don't know, steep, loose gravel and really strong crosswinds. I saw a really bad crash, like a really bad crash. God, that was awful. I just watched this nicest guy crash so hard. He cannot get out, slipped over. It's really bad. I'm so rattled. Hopefully everybody's okay. Yeah. Hopefully everybody's okay. That part of gravel racing is kind of humbling.
It's like 5 miles left to go in the course. You kind of head off on this road, and it was just getting blasted with a crosswind. And then you sort of like make a 180 and kind of come back the opposite way. And at that point in time, you feel like you're almost done. You are almost done. There's only like 2 miles left of a 75-mile race. And the headwind there was hellacious.
Why must every gravel race end in a 20-mile-an-hour headwind? Really?
If you were a windsurfer and there was a body of water there, you would have been so happy.
I'm right there. Oh, it is so windy. It is brutally windy right now. Oh, yes, almost. So close. So close. Yes. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. That was hard. Here's my immediate post-ride takeaway. That is an amazing course. That course is beautiful. It's like super fast gravel. And so you can, like, drafting is a real thing there. The last race we did at Truckee Tahoe, I had a harder time drafting because it was so chunky. This is just like good, smooth gravel. I am super stoked. I'm also really happy to be done because I'm exhausted. That's, I think, the hardest I've ever gone in a gravel race.
I have about 13 miles left, and I think they're like fast miles if the wind isn't horrific. You know, you get to the end and you're like, oh, hell yeah, I got 5 miles of these 100 left. I got 5K left of, you know, how many? 122 kilometers. There's 5 left. Oh my God, of course. I have 1.8 miles left, and this section is just a headwind. Okay, here we go. Literally headwind, side wind, all the wind, tornado wind, I don't know. I think I see the end right there. I hope. I'm so proud of myself. That might have been the timing, Matt. Holy Thank you, thank you.
Oh my God, is that Renee Hill from Ready or Not? That's amazing. Good job. Yeah, Renee! Woo! How do you feel?
I feel amazing. Oh my
Good
God.
job.
I did it in under 6.
Good job. Yay.
I loved this race. I really appreciate the Trans Rockies team for putting on really good races that have a good venue, that really like bring people together.
What a fun event if you get a chance to do the range in Claresholm, Alberta. You should. It's a great race.
Like, this is why I love bike racing. I love these events that bring people together and allow us all to kind of come together around something that we can all share even though we don't know each other.